Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome once again to the d.c.b channel. My name is Uziel Lewy, and glad to be coming to you once again, hoping and praying that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob be with us all, guide and protect us. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be with my people, Yisrael, to be with you all. And I thank the mighty King for blessing me with life, food, clothing, and shelter. Hallelujah. It's definitely a blessing. Just trying to get everything straight here. And I'm hoping that everybody's having a great Shabbat night. And not only that, for those of us who are on the same vibe, I would like to say Shana Tova, Rosh Kodesh, Shabbat Shalom. So Shana Tova means Happy New Year, as this tonight brought in our New Year, and good new moon. Because from month for month we observe the new moon, and it's also a Shabbat day. So we got a triple threat today. We thank the Most High God for this day, for this season, and for this time. It's a blessing. It's imperative that we understand it's a blessing. Our God, He has not abandoned us, even through everything, through thick and thin. He's with us, and He protects us. So we always got to give glory unto the high and holy King of the universe, Jehovah. We thank Him for everything. We thank Him for our lives. We thank Him for everything He provides for us in our lives that we take for granted. We thank Him for our families. We thank Him for our children. Praying that the Most High God be with all of those who are not doing too well, are ill, who are sick, who may be downtrodden. All those people who are sick and we don't know about it because they don't share it with the world. But they might have some type of disease or something. May the Most High God be with them and strengthen them and give them strength to carry on. Most High God be with all those who have matters in their minds that they're fighting with, that they're struggling with. May the Most High God be with them. Sometimes when you are in that frame of mind and you're in the struggle, sometimes it's difficult to get out of those type of ruts. Praying that the Most High God be with all those who are going through a tough time right now. All of those who are truly going through a tough time, and the Most High God put us through tests in our lives. But the beauty about it is that when He puts us through tests, it's how we come out on the other side of it. I surely believe in that. Are we going to come out a stronger person, or are we going to wilt underneath the pressure? So they said pressure busts pipes, but sometimes it makes diamonds. So, are you going to be that pipe that busts? Or are you going to be that diamond in the rough? Gotta think about it. Think about it and just consider it. Just consider this great king. Right now, I'm just trying to share the link with everybody in all the rooms that I'm a member of. I go through this every Shabbat night. Definitely a blessing. It's a blessing to be here and to give glory to this great king. I'm almost done. Sounds like I'm stalling, right? Because I am. Hope everybody enjoyed their Shabbat meal tonight. I hope that everybody was full and loved what was there to eat. Some people don't have anything to eat, and that in itself is it hurts that people don't have anything to eat. Some people don't have anything to eat in the world, but that's the Most High God. And that's how God operates. So we sometimes, we try to question the Most High, but we are in no position to question the Most High God. Things we have to remember. The things we have to remember. So now, I just want to know, what does this season mean to you? What does this season mean to you? And what, Shabbat Shalom family, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Who that is, I guess. Who that is, one. Marsha Yisrael, Dina Yisrael, Shay Yaakov, Shabbat Shalom to you. And also I would like to wish everybody a happy new year. It's the first of the month of Abi, which is the beginning of months for us. The beginning of months for us is not in Itanim. It's not the time of Yom Teruah. This is our Shana Tova. This is when we wish people a happy new year. So it's just so happened that it comes in with a Shabbat day, and it is also, every new year is also a new moon. So Shana Tova, first Shabbat Shalom with Shana Tova, where Rosh Kodesh. So Shabbat Shalom, y'all know what that means. Peace be unto you on the Shabbat. With Shana Tova, Shana is year. Tova is good year. And we're Rosh Kodesh. A Rosh means head or beginning, and Kodesh is month. New moon, Kodesh is moon. So that's Rosh Kodesh. So happy to see that everyone that's in the room at this moment. And what's happening right now is that The sun is going down really, really late now on over here on the East Coast. So it's getting dark over here maybe like at 7:40, 7:45. And then, I have to eat with the family. Then after that I have to come out and, and do this with y'all. So I just wanted to keep the momentum going because I didn't want to just like stop because the days are getting long and the nights, we starting later and later. I kind of want to keep the momentum going because it's imperative. It's really imperative to do that. So, but anyways, how is everyone out there? I hope that everyone had a good week. I hope that everyone enjoyed whatever blessings the Most High God gave you. I hope that everyone is in tune with the season and the time that's upon us, because it's very important. It's very important for us to be in tune. We sometimes lose focus of the things that are at hand. And the things that are at hand are the law, statutes, and commandments. I heard some some people, well, not some people, a person that was really lost this week because they, the reason why I said that is the way that they were talking about God. And a lot of these people, you can't help them. No matter what you do, you can't help them. It's hard to try to help an atheist to believe about God. The Most High God got to make that change in them. It's not going to be you. You don't have no magic power or anything like that that's going to change that person from believing that there is no creator. Whenever that person changes, or whenever God changes them, it's going to be of the Most High. And I was hearing somebody that was an atheist, and I kind of just said to myself, because days past, that would have been a problem. But at this point, I'm with the understanding that, I leave it in the hands of the Creator, the Most High. He's going to handle all of those issues. I can't handle it for him because he knows better than me. So it's not a thing of, yes, I had gotten angry, but the truth of the matter is that everything is in Yah's time. And whenever Yah is ready, Yah is going to have vengeance upon all those who profane his name. So that's not even a question. Not even worried about that. Shabbat Shalom, Prince Judah. Shabbat Shalom to my brother Morey Tavel in the building. Hebrew Woman 2. I know y'all been waiting. Like I said, I came on kind of late because over here on the East Coast, the sun go down kind of late. And I know it might be some places like in the Midwest, and I know definitely on the West Coast that's the sun. It's not even down yet. So we on the East Coast we always get hit first. So that's how it is. Like I said, once again, for all of you who are on the same calendar that we are on, I'd just like to wish you a Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, where Rosh Kodesh. Whenever there's a beginning, what I just said there is Shabbat Shalom, peace be unto you on the Sabbath, Shana Tova, happy year, where Rosh Kodesh, Rosh is head, Rosh Kodesh is what? Beginning moon or new moon. Um, so we we thank the Most High God for this season, for this time as we enter into the season of redemption, the time that the Most High God redeemed us from the nation of Egypt, a powerful nation, and He delivered us from the iron furnace. Egypt was considered the iron furnace because of their manufacturing and the things that they did, that they put forth. So Egypt was a world power at that time. But you know, when our great father Jacob, may the Most High God bless his memory, went into Egypt with 70 souls, he understood that the nation will reach to the heights of greatness because the Most High God promised that to Abraham. It was later passed down to Isaac and it was passed down to Jacob. So he knew that, but he didn't get to see the greatness and the magnitude of the nation. He didn't get to see that. He didn't get to see that very special event. And it's a good thing that he didn't get to see that, because he would be so disappointed at his children when they were going through the wilderness. They had to go through the wilderness for 40 years because of the way that they were behaving and the way that they were carrying on. So when we see our great father Jacob going into Egypt, when he finds out that Joseph is still alive, you know, although he went through his life through a lot of pain and heartaches, at the end he had peace. We could say he had peace. And he got to enjoy his children and his grandchildren and in a state of peace, because now he had Joseph, when he thought for so many years that Joseph was dead. So then, you know, when we go through all that, there was a Pharaoh that knew not Joseph. Now this Pharaoh right here, he didn't know Joseph, so he began to kill off all the firstborn male children of Israel. First he put us into bondage. Then he started killing off the firstborn males. Started killing them off. And the reason was that he said, not only the firstborn male, I'm getting two things confused. He started murdering all the male babies from the nation of Israel. So and first, prior to that, he enslaved us, because he was a Pharaoh that knew not Joseph. Then after that, our great father Moses, may the Most High God bless his memory. Moses was born in Egypt to a Hebrew mother and father, Jochebed and Amram, and they hid the child after that decree was made by Pharaoh, and they could no longer hide the child. So Moses' mother sent Miriam with the child down to the river, and in a basket where he was able to float, and sent them down the river. So when she sent them down the river, Miriam continued to follow to see what will become of Moses. And what happened is a miracle from the Creator. It just so happened that Pharaoh's daughter was out there. She told her maids to go get the child, brought the child to her, and she adopted the child Moses. And not only that, when she saw Miriam told her, I will bring one of the Hebrew women to nurse the child. And it just so happened that Moses was nursed by his own mother. So then after all of that, you know, Moses sees the hardship and all the thing that the things that his people are going through bondage, and he sees an Egyptian ready to slay an Israelite, or what they would say at that point, a Hebrew servant. And Moses kills that Egyptian and buries him in the sand. So the next day he sees two Hebrew brothers fighting, and he tries to break it up. And in typical Hebrew or Negro way, they told him, "Who made you boss? Mind your business. What you plan to kill us like you killed that Egyptian yesterday?" So they didn't even see the greater picture. They didn't appreciate the thing that Moses did. They went straight into trying to pull his card. So Moses said, "This thing must needs be known," and he broke out and went into the land of Midian. From Midian, from there he learned how to become a shepherd and tend to flocks. He married one of the priest of On daughters, or Jethro as we know him, and her name was Zipporah. He was out there being a shepherd, and then after that, he went off. He ended up in Mount Horeb. He saw a great wonder of a burning bush, but it was not consumed. The Most High spoke to him and told him to remove the shoes off his foot, for he was sitting on holy ground. And the Most High God told him, "Go back to Egypt and go and do what I'm telling you to do." Well, Moses tried to get out of it in true fashion. He said he didn't speak that good. He was of a slow tongue. People said he stammered. Whatever it was, he didn't feel confident in the way that he spoke. Shabbat Shalom Yonah Be Yisrael. So Most High told him, "No, you're going to do this job." So Moses tried to get out, in every which way. So the Most High God told him, "Look, I'm going to give you a sign and let you know," because Moses was worried. Now when Moses took on the job, he said, "Look, the children of Israel is hard-headed. They're not going to believe me." So the Most High God gave him a couple of things, a couple of signs to make him know. You put his hand in his bosom, come out, it comes out white. Put it back in his bosom, and come out to his regular color. So these things, started to transpire. So Moses was still on the, I'm slow to speech or whatever. So God told him, "Look, I'm going to send your older brother Aaron, and he's going to be your prophet in the eyes of Pharaoh, and you're going to be in the stead of God." So this is what's happening at this point. All that transpires, and Moses goes back to Egypt to liberate God's people. Pharaoh stubborns up as the Most High God told Moses that he would do. He stubborned up, wouldn't let the children of Israel go. So the Most High God had to put them through 10 plagues, the final being the angel of death, which took out every first male child in Egypt. Then after that, Pharaoh told us we could go. We left, but by the time we got to the Red Sea, it seemed like we were walking in circles, and Pharaoh saw that. He pursued us. Most High split the Red Sea through Moses, got on the other side of the sea. Pharaoh's chariots chased, and them walls of water came down on them and killed them. Miriam sung a song on the other side of the Jordan. And this is the season that we're looking forward to, the liberation from the nation of Israel, the Most High God, from the nation of Egypt, from the Egyptians. The Most High God told us during this time on the 14th day of the first month shall be a day of watching, the Passover, right? At dusk, on the 14th day at dusk. When the sun goes down and it gets dark, then begins the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And that is how that history goes. I hope I did a good job of explaining it without opening the book. I believe tomorrow we're going to go through some of the things as far as covering some of the beginning in Egypt and things of that manner. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. With Shana Tova to you also. Toda to you also for y'all coming on, because without y'all coming on, there wouldn't be any me. Yes. Shabbat Shalom to everybody. Prince Judah. Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, so then, this is the history that we're observing now. This is the time in the season that we should be happy. As Israelites, we have to begin to push these days. Some people say we never celebrated a new year. We didn't have to celebrate it for us to institute a celebration, because it is a new year. We have to make this thing more, I don't like to use the word fun, because then it's like we are a clubhouse or something. No. We have to get our children more involved in activities that have to do with this, with this way of life. So we thank the Most High God for food, clothing, and shelter once again. I thank Yehovah King for my life, for all of your lives, for all of the households in Israel. And also praying for those people who are sick, who might be sick mentally, who might be sick spiritually, and definitely those who are carrying the burden of sickness within their bodies. And we hope and pray that the Most High God will heal all those people. You got the people who suffer silently, who don't like telling people what they're going through their ordeal. They like going through their ordeals on their own, doing the fights on their own. But one thing I know about that is that collectively, there's a power and there's a force. So when everyone collectively sends prayers to the Creator, it really strengthens that cause, because you don't know who the Most High God holds more favorable. He might not hold me that favorable, but he holds my brother, my sister much more favorable, and will answer their prayers rather than mine. That's why we always urge everybody pray, because perhaps the Most High God will answer somebody's prayer. So those are the things that we have to take into consideration. We thank the Most High God King for that. I don't know. There are a lot of things, in the making. Like I say, April 17th, we're going to have an Exodus conference over at Tova Lounge. It's very interesting for those people who are newcomers. Listen, the only reason why I'm announcing it is because it's free. It's free. You could get in for free. You don't have to pay. That's why I'm announcing it on Shabbat, because it's something that has to do with Shabbat topic, and you definitely come and check it out because it's nice. So we thank Yah, the Most High King, for our lives once again. I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to come out and address everyone and tell everybody Shana Tova and Shabbat Shalom and Rosh Kodesh. So, and I wanted to explain the story in, as much detail as I could. And I hope I did a great job with that. So, in the meanwhile, at the same time, I thank the Most High God once again. I thank y'all for tuning in. Gever La Hava, I got your letter. Kavred Kashkuya, if you're on, I got your mail, your piece of mail also. Toda Rabah for your contributions. Kavred La Hava, if you're on, I got your message about Pal Talk. You want me to at least play the Bible stories and stuff at night on Pal Talk. I'm going to try to get back to that. Okay? To Pal Talk and getting the Bible stories and all that. I'm going to try to do that tonight. So just be pending on it. Just watch out for it, and because it's coming. So everybody out there, Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, Rosh Kodesh. May the Most High God bless you all. May the Most High God continue to keep you. May the Most High God continue to shine His light upon you and grant you peace. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom, shalom.